Welcome back to Key Roots, the Key Roots of Sex Addiction. My name is Colin. And there is a support group slogan that says, keep coming back. It works if you work it, so work it because you're worth it. In my recovery, you might have noticed as I've shared my experience that most of it has been uncomfortable. And yet I kept returning to recovery because I wasn't better. I was still acting out. I was still angry. And because I have continued to go back, I have received what I call golden nuggets. Now, golden nuggets are basically aha moments that one can apply or starts to apply in their lives when they receive them. In my recovery, because I've stayed in the process, I've received a lot of gold nuggets. And I believe that because I have received one upon another over time, I'm sober. And not only am I sober, but I'm getting along with my wife better than I ever have, and with my children better than I ever have. My relationships are improving. Now, that's not to say that you have to do what I do, but I share that with you just because that's my experience. Now, I really believe that if you continue to remain in recovery, that you'll receive golden nuggets like I have, and you'll get sober. I wanted to give you some examples of recent golden nuggets that have happened in my life. So here's a couple, and I'm going to read them off of my phone because I probably won't remember them. Recently, I was told, don't ever criticize your wife again. That's hard for me because I'm a big criticizer. But because I have listened to that advice, my relationship with my wife is peaceful. Another golden nugget that I received is this: no one can truly surrender without other people. Now, surrender may mean different things to different people, but when it comes to the 12 steps, surrender is found on page 84 of the AA Big Book in the 4th edition. And if you go down to maybe like the second or third paragraph where it starts talking about the 10th step, you will find that it tells us to ask our higher power to remove our shortcomings, to then reach out and discuss our shortcomings with other people, to make amends, and then to go help. We cannot follow that process or truly surrender without other people. That just came to me recently. A third golden nugget: don't give advice, share your experience. Constantly, my sponsor is letting me know that he's not giving me advice, he's just sharing his experience. And when he shares his experience, instead of giving me advice, I am so much more open. And so for me, when I am sharing and working with other people, I tend to try not to give advice, but share my experience because they may become open, and that may help them better than if I were to give advice. Another: trust the group conscience. Let me say that again. Trust the group conscience, not my conscience. I can tell you that I have great ideas, or what I think are great ideas. But what I have found is when I don't check in with multiple people, I make pretty poor decisions. And my life doesn't turn out as good as if I listen to a group conscience. And so I receive feedback from lots of other people, and my life tends to go much better that way. And then here's another one with my wife. I used to just say no to my wife. If she wanted something and I didn't, no. Like I was the all-powerful person in the relationship. Well, that obviously never worked very well. So instead of saying no, I say, let me consider that. Give me some time. And then I consider, and then I don't tell her no. I say, this is my opinion, and now you can do what you want. Now that has saved many moments with my wife, and it has reduced the stress significantly. And I wouldn't have learned any of that if I didn't continue to go to my meetings and be with other people in recovery. I wouldn't have received my golden nuggets.